You're a wizard, Bubo. I'm a what? You're a wizard. No, I can't be a wizard. I'm just Bubo. Just Bubo. Hello everybody, welcome back to Bubo Books. My name is Bubo and today we are diving into the massive world of Harry Potter with first installment, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Of course, with this book there is a lot of nostalgia attached, but the question is if this book can hold up with an adult audience in 2026. You have to stick to the end to find out my ranking of this book. In today's reviews, we're gonna talk about what this book is about, what's good about it, what's not so good about it, and in the end, I'll give you the recommendation and my ranking. If you wanna grab your own copy of these books, or you wanna support this channel, links are in the description. Your support and love on Buy Me a Coffee keeps this channel going. So let's dive into it, shall we? Alright, what this book is about. To sum it up, long story short, it's my childhood. I got my first book when I was 10 on Christmas. I remember it because I didn't want a book back then. I want some kind of a remote control car. Only present that would be worse than a book back then would be a pair of socks. But luckily my older sister picked up the book, started reading, and she teased me with how great it is. Even spoiled some content, so eventually sibling rivalry won and I picked the book myself. The book is very good introduction to the world of Harry Potter. It immediately pulls you in and you feel like a part of this world and you crave more stories from the world. So let us talk about what is good about this book. So what makes this book so easy to read is probably the amount and quality of dialogue and kind of a lack of description. It's probably written this way so the little children like I was back then can follow easily what's going on. But even saying that, the world building is amazing. Despite being this book just 300 pages with big letters, it still can pretty quickly just catch your imagination and you are not confused at all. Despite going from one world to another in just few pages, you understand every aspect of the story. I can't mention the positives without mentioning the characters, probably the best written characters ever. And I'm not talking just about the main trio, but also every side character. Despite being described very briefly, you can quickly have an image in your head of how they look, how they act, how they think, so that's kind of impressive and amazing. So that's the main positives of the first one. Okay, it's very hard to talk about negatives, but if I have to pick any, it's the thing I mentioned before, is the size of the book. It's only 300 pages long, and I would love to be at least a bit longer. I know that it was written for little kids and if it was 1000 pages long, maybe it would discourage them from pick the book up. But as an adult reader, when I reread this book in 2025, I would like to see just a little bit more, maybe 20% more, so they have like more time and space to explore each section of the book. And the second one, when I was reading the book as an adult, I really didn't feel the danger of the first one. I probably felt it when I was a kid, but last year when I read it, I didn't feel it because it was just 3 unqualified wizards in the first year of studies, and they defeat the ultimate evil. So the ultimate evil, this doesn't seem to be so dangerous at all. So that's my point from this one. But otherwise great book. Alright, I'm going to judge this book as an adult. I am right now, not as a kid I was when I was 10. So hit the drum roll. I definitely recommend this book even in 2026 for adults. First of all, because I recommend the whole story, whole 7 books as a whole. And it's a crucial part, of course, it's a beginning. But it still works as an individual piece of art, so give it a chance. Let me know in the comments if you haven't read this book, that would be really surprising. Or if you read it, let me know if you plan on reading it again. On the way down, please hit the like and subscribe button to help the channel grow, and watch my other videos on this topic. Till next time.